From the CBS Bay Area studios, this is KPIX 5 News.
Welcome back to KPIX 5 this morning. Time now 6:30. I'm Melissa Kane.
Good morning. I'm Devin Fehely. There could be some major problems for weekend travelers between San Jose and Santa Cruz. A stretch of Highway 17 remains closed in both directions in the Santa Cruz Mountains. The Highway Patrol says an accident knocked out 2 utility poles, causing power lines to block the road. The downed poles are near Idlewild Drive, not far from Lexington Reservoir. Southbound traffic is shut down at Bear Creek Road, and northbound traffic is blocked off at the Summit. There is still no word on when that stretch of Highway 17 will reopen. Hundreds of striking teachers in Alameda County still don't know when they'll be back in classrooms. This strike began last week at the New Haven Unified School District, which has campuses in Union City and Hayward. After more than 10 hours of negotiation this week, no deal was reached between district negotiators and the teachers union, which also represents nurses, counselors, and other workers. The main dispute is over money. Negotiations are expected to resume today.
And a woman who vanished more than 2 weeks ago while hiking in Hawaii has been found alive. Amanda Eller reportedly survived on plants and water. She was found in the dense Makauau Forest Reserve on the island of Maui. Amanda was spotted on Friday afternoon by a helicopter pilot who had been contracted by her family for the search.
But we have found her. She's alive at the bottom of this waterfall. We didn't give up. Day 16, me, Troy, and Chris Berquist.
Amanda told a firefighter that she got lost and kept walking. She reportedly fractured her leg and tore her meniscus on the 3rd day. But when the search team finally found her, she was in good spirits as they airlifted her to a hospital.
And there were times of total fear and loss and wanting to give up, and it did come down to life and death, and I had to choose. And I chose life. I wasn't going to take the easy way out, even though that meant more suffering and pain for myself.
Amanda's mother says she's incredibly grateful to search crews and the community for helping to find her daughter.
The union representing San Francisco's police officers is calling for the police chief to resign this morning. It stems from a raid earlier this month on the home of a freelance journalist, Brian Carmody. The raid was part of an investigation into who leaked a police report on the death of San Francisco's public defender. Now, Police Chief Scott initially defended the raid, but Friday he apologized for it and said it was improper. A statement from the San Francisco Police Officers Association suggests that Scott, quote, showed everyone what his character consists of, and it was a pathetic, deceitful, and shameful display of self-preservation, finger-pointing, and political kowtowing. We all deserve better. The union, however, has endorsed the investigation into that leak. Now, a big issue is whether police applications for the search warrant properly identified Carmody as a member of the news media. California's SHIELD law bans the seizure of anything that shows the identity of a journalist's confidential sources.
The question here is, was the police aware of the fact, were the cops that were executing the warrant aware of the fact that they were searching the premises of a journalist? And was the judge who issued the warrant also aware of this fact?
The San Francisco Police Department says it's seeking an independent, impartial party to take over the original criminal investigation. At least 2 people are dead after a suspected tornado ripped through a motel, trailer park, and other businesses in Oklahoma. This is a look at the damage in the town of El Reno. The same town was hit by a devastating tornado 6 years ago. Last night's twister is part of a larger storm that prompted a lot of people in the Oklahoma City metro area to take shelter last night. Here's a woman who survived the storm at an El Reno trailer park.
I know trailer 80 flipped over on top of 81, which we were in. And after everything was over with and all the shaking and jarring and everybody landing on the floor, the sirens went off.
Parts of Oklahoma have already experienced days of heavy rain and flooding during a week when tornadoes and storms rolled through the Midwest and southern plains.
And if you like getting a major deal, listen up, because there's a huge sale going on this weekend at a prop house in Brisbane. It's a 15,000 square foot warehouse, and it's home to thousands of TV and film, props, and scene backdrops. The owners say that a massive rent hike has forced them to sell nearly everything before they move to a smaller space nearby. The sale continues today from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay, we've got isolated showers, some thunderstorms to get through pretty much the middle of the day. Morning right through the afternoon, and it'll be windy out there. And then the last part of the holiday weekend is going to be great. No more rain.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us this morning.